many times as customers have we given feedback and we never heard anything from it? And you feel like just a number, you feel like you weren't taken seriously. That feedback mechanism is one of the most important parts of a customer experience. They have voiced a concern, they have voiced an opinion. And the worst thing we can do is just never get back to them.
Absolutely. It's a little bit strange. I think that the relationship we have with feedback is quite difficult because you also run into the risk of receiving negative feedback. And some people, they do not like to hear negative feedback. But on a meager level, you as an entrepreneur or as someone who's running a company, this is basically your target group telling you what you need or what they need, which makes it a hell of a lot easier for you to provide sustainable value. So it's absolutely essential, as you said, and we need to do all that we can to make sure that those feedback loops and feedback processes are really working very well. Super essential.
Direct benefit to the growth of the company, direct benefit in terms of an experience to the customer and making them feel heard. We all know just as humans, if we feel heard, we feel better. What is the impact on the agents themselves? If they feel that the feedback that they're receiving, that they're articulating, is actually being heard internally by their superiors, by other departments that is being used to help mold and grow the company. What does that do to their feeling of importance and a part of this whole system?
I think it's one of the most powerful motivators for them because if you are the one that is responsible for transmitting information that will potentially help hundreds of customers have an easier time with your product and making more money with your product faster, I think that is very meaningful. I think that individuals or people working in support, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes they are living in a very small world that basically doesn't expand for more than just processing cases. I think it's super important also for managers to make sure that those people have visibility on how their actions, processing the feedback, validating it, refining it, handing it over to the right people, how that does a tangible impact on the success of partners, customers, and ultimately the company that they're working for.